Chris, watch out. A new member has just arrived. Yeah! Boom! Hold on, my camera doesn't really seem to work. Oh, hold on. There we go. As always, I forgot to open the lid. Alright, thank you so much, Kyle, for the 20 months. Jesus Christ. Has it been that long already? I think, Hyper, you've already passed 2 years, right? That's insane. That is insane. Welcome, Yoshi Gang. Welcome, Trois. Welcome, Ash. Desi Bros. David Clements. Ninja Pair is here. The X Watts. I actually don't even really know how to pronounce your name. So I'm just saying the X Watts. Of course, also welcome, Hyper, and welcome, Kyle. How's it going? How is it going? Fishy Skull is here. Hello, hello. In case you're wondering, or in case you're not sure what you've just heard, that was not a new song, by the way. That was the opening song from my previous Splatoon-inspired album, Splash 2. I decided to just use more than one song for future, as the intro for future songs from now on. Also, welcome, Ju. How's it going? Good morning, afternoon. Yeah, it's like evening for me. That's why I always just say good hello. Good hello, everyone. Good hello. Gook hello. Gook hello. Alright, before we jump into it, we gotta test the audio and everything first. But I think it should work. I'm gonna play the first track for like 3 seconds or so, and you tell me if you can actually hear it. Okay. Oh, I think that might be a little loud. What do you think, chat? That was it! Thanks for watching! See you next time. No, I'm just kidding. Is it too loud? I think it might be a little too loud. Let me turn it down just a little bit, like 3 decibels maybe. Like, I don't really plan to talk that much while the songs are playing. I'm gonna talk in between songs. So you don't have to worry about me, like, ruining the songs by talking random stuff in between. You heard it was a touch loud. Hey everyone, my name is Christoph Jakob. A touch loud. Okay, I turned it down by 3 decibels. That should work. Alright. Splash Ultimate. I am so glad that it actually exists. I started this album, I think, in early 2024 or something like that. Then I completely lost motivation and interest for almost an entire year, which happens sometimes, I guess. But I'm so glad that I finally decided to actually finish this thing. We're gonna listen to 3 multiplayer bands, 1 Salmon Run band that actually has 3 songs, not just 2. And the final 2 songs will be fan-made Splatoon Raiders tracks. I'm actually really, really looking forward to sharing these with you. I've actually already released one of them as a separate video on YouTube, but I didn't really label it as fan-made Splatoon Raiders music, which is why it didn't get that many views, I guess. It was called Artificial Intelligence, but we're going to listen to that later. I was thinking of getting it right now, but I remembered you already pre-bought it. Oh yeah! Thank you for that, by the way. There might be 1 or 2 surprises during the stream. Just wait and you will see. You happy to be here? Nice. I'm also happy that all of you are here. I hope you're looking forward to it. Alright, we are starting with the Hold on. I think I have some notes here. Because just like last time... did I do that last time as well? I'm not quite sure. I always come up with a couple of sentences about the bands that I made up. So it's not just Turf Twins, play, go. I think context is kind of important. So you know why I did what I did, if that makes sense. So cool that you finally get to release this. Me too. This is actually the first time I've released an album in more than 2 years. It has been a long time. Really long time. Anyway, the Turf Twins. Those of you who have been around for a while know that the Turf Twins is one of the 2 returning bands from my original Splash. The thing about the original Splash is I still like it, but I didn't really have nearly enough knowledge about Splatoon music in general and music production stuff like that. So I decided to take my favorite songs from this album and actually remake them for this album. So we're gonna listen to 12 songs today. 8 of them are brand new. 4 are technically songs you could have heard already. Keelhaul Raid, my beloved. such a cool band. Yeah, the Turf Twins is a band. I'm just going to read that. The Turf Twins is a band formed of 2 Inkling friends who have been making music together ever since they first met. Whenever they are playing their music live, the crowds go crazy and cheer ecstatically. Incline, the song that we're going to listen to now, is considered their biggest hit. The Turf Twins have always been more or less my idol band, if you so will. Like, none of the others really have idol vibes, if that makes sense, but they certainly do. I have actually used this track for more than a year as the intro for streams, so you will be like, hey, I know this song. Let's go. Let's start with Incline from the Turf Twins. And I want you all to say, hey, I know this song in chat. It seems familiar. So, like I said, I've been using this as my intro for like, I think 3 years now, but this version in particular for like roughly 1 year, I'd say. I'm not sure how many of you noticed that this is a significant upgrade over the previous version, by the way. But yeah, thank you, Tra. You made me fall in love with the fictional manta ray. I can't put my finger on it, but I think the song was written by a really, really cool, talented music composer I know. Don't make me blush. But yeah, thank you. A little fun fact about the song, which should probably not be a big surprise. This is actually my most listened to and most streamed original song of mine. Like, I know, and I say this at the beginning of every single one of my videos, that I write music for video games, but this is actually my most listened to song. Number 2, just as a fun fact, is Gazing Grove by Revita. Gazing Grove from Revita, by the way. Yeah. Still a very good one. I love this song. This is the song that started the original Splash as well, so I just had to bring it back, obviously. Makes sense, right? Next, we're going to listen to a new song by the Turf Twins. This new song by the Turf Twins has not been on the obviously I just said it's new, so obviously it has not been on the original Splash. Redundancy, apartment of redundancy. But yeah, the song is called Truth or Dare. It's from all of the songs the most laid back one, but that doesn't need to be a bad thing, I'd say. You love the bass little riff? Oh yeah, the bass is live in every single song, excluding like Salmon Run stuff, obviously. It's a damn good song, thank you. I actually really like it as well. After all these years, I still think it's a good song. Okay, next song. Hey everyone, my name is Revita. Truth or Dare? Dare is also the name of a fish, by the way. Let's go. Oh, there we go. I wish fish were real. Like this is laid back compared to all of their other songs. It's slower. La 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 la. You love the vocals? They sound so smooth. Thank you. I've just released a huge video on how I made all those vocals, by the way. But yeah. This is not how you play drums. Shout out, by the way, to the person who sang all the vocals for the Turf Twins. Me. Both of those voices is just me. All these vocals are really good. I wish there was a 30-ish minute video about the... Yes, there is. Playing the fest right now, and it sounds like the actual soundtrack for a battle. That is awesome. That's my goal, obviously. We know these songs are going in all of our playlists. I sure hope so. As you can see on screen, I plan to release this album on July 16th, which is only a couple days away. Chris, you should low-key make a video making these awesome songs on the Splatoon sound font. Like, I'm trying to be close to making it sound official, if that makes sense. But I still want it to sound like me as well. Once again, if that makes sense. Shout out to me! Just had to do that. So cool that you did the vocals. You would never be able to tell just from listening. I actually did the vocals for every single band on this album, and all of them sound different. Like... Back in, like, when did I make the original Splash? I think that was 2022, if you want to feel old. 2022 Splash, 2023 Splash 2. Yes, it has been 3 years. And now 2026, GOG, 2026 Splash Ultimate, which is totally not a pun on Smash Ultimate. No, of course not. You are your own sponsor? I am, I guess. Buy my music. Anyway, the next song... will probably not come as a surprise to you. I brought back Incline from the Turf Twins, so it just makes sense that I also bring back Soaked Strive from Turf Twins. Which, this is actually a premiere, I think. This is the first time that a band that I made up has 3 songs, not just 2. Usually I just write 2 songs per band, or 1. Turf Twins have 3 songs now. The next song is called Soaked Strive. It's a pun, you did not realize that? Let's go. You can already hear the difference? That's good. This might actually be my new favorite of theirs. High Tide era was absolutely amazing. Later. This song is a little on the shorter side, as you just heard. Like, it loops once and it's still only 2 minutes and 10 seconds long. But honestly, the song doesn't need more than that. That's what I think, at least. 2 songs like High Tide Era? Please, Nintendo, we need more High Tide Era? Yes, we do. What if I told you that one of the bands that's on this new album is actually inspired by High Tide Era? And 2 other bands, but we're gonna get there later. The Hooligan Octet is inspired by all the jazz bands in this franchise. Look forward to that. The last that we have seen them is in the Art of Chirpy Chips. Sounds really good. Thank you so much. Also, welcome to Nuevo World. How's it going? It's so good. The pianist broke his hands while playing live and never played again. All right, next we are going to listen to the song "Cut Loose" by. I'm still not sure how. Like I said in the vocals video, I'm still not sure how to actually pronounce this band name. By the Bass Blades or Bass Blades? I'm not sure myself, so I'm just calling them both. By the Bass Blades, Bass Blades. Let me actually read you my little description about the Bass Blades. Or Bass Blades. I'm just gonna... I will keep alternating between the two pronunciations just because it's funny. Okay, Bass Blades. Bass Blades is the music project of a gigantic shark who likes Sprechgesang together with his best friend, a small inkling with a huge voice. They may seem rough on the outside, but they're actually really kind. As for their main inspiration, for my main inspirations for this band, it's actually 3, I'd say. Like, the main inspiration is, I hope you like Despair from Splatoon 2, because that was my main inspiration for the next 2 songs. But I also tried to put some Sashimori in there, excluding the like Japanese-esque vocals and stuff like that. Humanoid vocals are not in there. And the third is one of my own bands, Zebra or Zebrafish from Splash 2. This upcoming song, in all honesty, I don't know why this isn't... I should have put this as number 1. This might be my favorite Splatoon-inspired song I've ever written. I really hope you like it. You may have heard parts of it already because it's also my new outro song. I just like it really a lot. Let's go! Heavy. Two completely different sounding singers this time. But I love the contrast of both singers. Thank you. I explained both approaches in my super long video, by the way. Boom! Ah, it's so peak. Thank you, Drew. Contrast is always good. Usually, I agree, yeah. Have you considered pushing the vocals a bit more? Kinda sounds like they're drowning. That's actually intentional. Like, the like, rap-esque voice is supposed to be, like, muffled and... if that makes sense. That's kind of how it's like in not Sashimori, in Despair as well. The synths, man, are great and fit so well. The main synth that I used there is actually the exact same one that they have used in Despair. There's something I randomly found, and I was like, I need to implement that. I need to use that somewhere. You didn't like it in the shorts, but now that you're hearing it as a whole, it's growing on me. It's actually this song that, like, how do I say that? That reignited my motivation to actually keep working on this project. Like, I wrote 4 songs or so, I think. Then I paused for almost a year, and then I wrote this song, and I was like, I need to continue doing this. So I did. What is YouTube telling me? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, nothing. Okay, I thought this stream crashed or something. It did not. Drowning must be an air reference. This last part sounded like front row. Oh, nice. All right, next song is called Tense Cleanse, once again by the Bass Blades. In all 3 Splatoon games, there's only one single multiplayer band. Like, I'm not talking about Salmon Run stuff. There's only one single multiplayer song that is not written in 4/4. It's using an odd time signature, and that is, I think it's Don't Slip by Wet Floor from Splatoon 2. So I was like, what if I write a multiplayer tune that's in an odd time signature? And that's exactly what this next song is. This might be one of the hardest songs I've written so far. We're gonna see. If they drown, how are they supposed to write more music? Sounds really good. Thank you. All right, Tense Cleanse by the Bass Blades. Chaotic tune. Very chaotic. They're drowning on the sauce. Did anyone figure out the time signature in chat? Now it's 4-4. Yeah, but the first and the last part are not. Almost. Now I messed it up. Yeah, most of the song is actually written in a 7/8 time signature. Or I guess you could also... Could you call it 7/4? Like a super fast 7/4, I guess? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. I guess you could also call it 7/4. Then it would actually be the same time signature as in Don't Slip. What the actual fuck? 7/8 or a super fast 7/4. That's basically the same thing. I'd say it's more a super fast 7/4 actually. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You thought it was 6/4? Almost 7/4. My brain isn't programmed to recognize time signatures. To be honest, it took me a long time to figure that out as well. Maybe that's why I like Don't Slip so much more than Wet Floor's other songs. It's a really good song. Alright, next up we have a song. Let me show you the song title first. This song is called C9H13NO3. Yes, that's its actual name. And I'm so glad that it did not get rejected from like streaming sites and stuff like that. Because usually they're like, come on, come up with a more appropriate name, you dumbass. But no, they were like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, whatever. Good. C9H13NO3 by a new band called the Hooligan Octet. So I've never been good at figuring out time signatures beside 3/4. Yeah, 3/4 is not that super difficult to figure out. I agree. If it got rejected, we would have revolted. I jam with Deltarune. What is that supposed to say? Third? But yeah, this next band, the Hooligan Octet, is a non-profit brass and big band project formed by 8 musicians. I actually wrote down musicians. Yeah, musicians, of course. Musicians with different cultural and ethnical backgrounds. Their music has right? Their music has the potential to unite even the biggest foes. The idea is the next band is inspired by 3 bands, being High Tide Era, Ink Theory, albeit not as extremely chaotic as Ink Theory, and Yoko and the Gold Bazookas. So I hope you like brass and you like weird piano stuff and stuff like that. Oh, that is actually the name? Like Ford? How would you actually say that out loud? Ford? Sanctuary? Not quite sure. Yeah, this next song is called C9H13NO3, which is the chemical... What do you call that in English? The chemical thingy for adrenaline. Let's go! Where am I? Here. Two of my favorites and one of my least favorite bands combined. Gold Bazookas is such a funny name for brass instruments. I love it though. Also slap bass. This song has a lot of slap bass. I want to like headbang or something, but the song's too fast. You would need to do like. Oh, slap bass, my second beloved. That was also one of the shortest songs on the album, also only 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Is this real? This is... What do you mean by real? Am I real? What is reality? I am real. Hello. Music is real. Spit Valve is probably my favorite band in Splat. I still have to laugh about Spit Valve. This is such a stupid name that I came up with. It's probably your favorite band in Splash, so this will probably be one of your favorites too. That's nice. You was expecting a big finish? Yeah, this song actually does not get a big finish. The next song is a bit bigger, louder, and longer, I'd say, though. The next song is called Brass and Furious, which is just a pun, I guess, on Fast and Furious. Brass and Furious. I'm surprised that I haven't found any song whatsoever that uses this name yet. So I was like, yeah, that is mine now. And it's one of your favorites? Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, Brass and Furious, once again by the Hooligan Octet. By the Hooligan Octet. Let's go! Oh! One thing, before we start, I replayed Sonic Heroes before I wrote the song, and I think there's one part that actually sounds a lot like Sonic Heroes. Like if you know the song Ocean Palace from Sonic Heroes, one of the sections is actually quite similar to that, I think. Anyway, okay, let's go. This part gives me Sonic Heroes vibes. Massively. Love the bass, thank you. We're getting weird. This is also one of my favorite songs I've ever written, by the way. Might have to grow on you a little first, though. You probably have to listen to that a few times until you start really liking it. Nuh-uh, I'm vibing with it already. That is good. That is good. I like it a lot, actually. Quite a bit of Splatoon songs were like that for me. Actually, same. Like, some of my favorite songs these days are songs that I did not really like that much when I first heard them. Like, Yoko and the Gold Bazookas is the perfect example. I listened to their three songs when they were added, and I was like, meh. And now I think it's easily one of the best bands in the entire franchise. No, but it's hard to find weird songs like this. Apart, remember me of Big Betrayal from Deep Cut. Oh, nice! Interesting. Yeah, I think I can hear that. The final part, probably, right? You really like it? That's cool. Thank you. All right, next we have the second returning band, also from Splatoon, also from Splash 1, which is Rough Riot. In case you have no idea who they are. That was my first ever attempt at writing Salmon Run inspired music. So the next track will be a Salmon Run track. With a few key differences though. The idea behind this band, I'm going to read that out loud real quick. Because I am just really proud of this stupid band idea. Rough Riot is a fictitious avant-garde formation of small salmonids, including a small fry choir. So we're going to hear some cutesy choir sounds here and there. And one surprisingly big salmonid that looks an awful lot like an inkling in disguise who just wants to belong. They defy social and musical norms and follow their own experimental sound. So the next couple of songs are basically Salmon Run inspired with a small fry choir. You're gonna hear that in a couple of seconds. And like one of them is clearly an inkling who just doesn't have any friends, so joins a salmonid band. And the funny thing about this particular, I commissioned artwork for that, but it's sadly not done yet. So I'm gonna show you that sometime in the future. This inkling is playing a guitar, but every single string is tuned an entire octave too low. So it will sound weird, intentionally. What if the salmon were run and the run were big run? Were big? Big! Huh. That inkling would be me if I was in Splatoon. Or me, I guess. Alright, the next song is called Greasy Stampede. It's basically the equivalent to Deluge Dirge, I guess. Like a normal, casual salmon run kind of tune. Let's go. Small fry choir. And the low guitar. It's an entire octave too low. That guitar sounds really good. Thanks. That's actually live. It's actually just a guitar that's an octave too low. And I'm surprised that it sounds so good, to be honest. Like, technically it's two guitars. One of them is an octave lower, the other is not. But yeah. Sounds evil? That is good. The souls of the damned screaming in my ears. Probably a bit weird, right, chat? But I'm always trying to be creative, like as creative as I possibly can. I didn't just want it to sound like samurai music and that's it, original samurai music. So I was like, what could I possibly include that's unique and kind of also makes sense in the Splatoon universe, if that makes sense. So a small fry choir and an inkling that's playing a very, 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 very detuned guitar was just what I came up with. To be honest, I didn't like the start as much compared to the original, but thinking about it as summer music, I like it a lot more. Thank you. The sounds of the tent screaming in my ears. Since I brought back Greasy Stampede, I obviously also brought back the next song, which is, by the way, the last, like, it's not the last song of this album. We're not that far yet, but it's the last returning song. Oily Onslaught, I also had to bring that back. This one is so much different than the original. If you know the original, it might take you a while to actually recognize it because it's in a new key as well, and I changed a bunch of things here and there. Oily Onslaught is supposed to play like that has always been my main or my initial idea. It plays specifically during the night waves where you shoot hordes of Quahawks with cannons. For some reason, it sounds like a song that could fit to that kind of event specifically. Oily Onslaught. Here we go. The choir was a real good addition to this dinky-ass song in a good way. Thank you. I don't know why, but it just reminds me specifically of that one night wave with the cannons. That is very different. It is. This is so much closer to how I always like envisioned it, though. Very good. Yes, it's also a little slower, Yoshi Gang. The ending. Yeah, drastically different than on Splash 1, right? But like I said, this is how I always wanted it to sound like. But back in the days, I had no idea at all how to actually write music that sounds somewhat like Salmon Run. But I mean, you've followed me on this channel for a while. I feel pretty confident replicating a lot of bands, like just from the Splatoon franchise in general. Like one band that I cannot replicate at all is Bottom Feeders. That's no idea how to get their sound, to be honest. But most bands are actually somewhat doable, I'd say. That is my new favorite, I think. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. But yeah, I think it sounds a lot like the Quahog Charge wave specifically because of that. It has quite a strong marching feel, right? Bottom feeders. I love bottom feeders. And just like with the Turf Twins, I also gave Rough Riot a brand new tune this time. And I'm hoping that one day someone's going to mod this into the game because I really want to hear what this sounds like in game. This next song is 100 end. This next song is exactly 100 seconds long, which should tell you exactly what I was trying to go for. Like, technically, there's still two options, but yeah, this next song is my take on like a Frothy Waters kind of tune, like a less dark and gloomy like these two songs, and way, way, way more upbeat and silly sounding. So this next song is called Sleazy Tomfoolery. Like, we have Greasy Stampede, Oily Onslaught, and now Sleazy Tomfoolery. I mean, yes, Bottom Feed is the band that is weirder than the Salmon Run OST. Interesting take. Alright, the next song is probably also a song that needs to grow on you first, but we're gonna see. Maybe you like it. Sleazy Tomfoolery. Good luck trying to figure out the time signatures. There's like 20 different time signatures in there. You can hear that it's obviously inspired by Frothy Waters, right? I love this part with the claps. And just like in Frothy, like I did not want to rip off Frothy Waters, but I did rip off two ideas basically. One being that the time signature changes all the time, and that there's like a super serious like in between section kind of thingy that has two time signatures at the same time. Yes, in case I didn't know that, that is actually a thing. It was 7/4. On some instruments were playing 7/4, the others were playing 4/4. 7/8, 7/8, the other 4/4, which is very, very, very chaotic. Very chaotic. Yes, that was the plan, and then they died. I kind of love the intro being really similar. The intro is very, very, very similar. That's intentional. Yes, represents Salmon Run very well. Thank you. One of those is definitely 4/4. Yes. All right, the next band is called Keelhaul Raid, and the first song is called Outcast Island. My description about this band in quotation marks, it's just one artist. Keelhaul Raid, that's a manta ray. Is this dude an evil version of Big Man by chance? Obviously not. Keelhaul Raid is the solo project of a not particularly friendly looking manta ray who is smashing samples like there's no tomorrow. He likes bling bling and has a strong affinity towards mech and tech. So my main inspiration for these Splatoon Raiders and Spy tracks, obviously, Salmon Run elements, but I got rid of some key instruments that they actually use in actual Salmon Run songs. Like, there will be no cello in there, for example, but more on that in a moment. And since we play as a mechanic in Splatoon Raiders, I was like, the music should probably, at least to a degree, include some mech and tech elements here and there, mech and tech samples. You're gonna hear in a moment. But before we listen to the song, I am going to release the album now. That's right. Let's release the album. Have you seen DHA? I've seen them, but I'm trying not to get spoiled on too much stuff from Splash Ultimate. No. I'm trying not to spoil Splash Ultimate. What? I'm trying not to spoil myself too much on the game. I want to go in as blind as possible. But yes, I'm going to release the album right now. Give me like 2 or 3 minutes. It will not. I won't be able to. Like I would be able to, but I'm not going to release it on YouTube yet. But I will release it on Bandcamp for all of you who are here. It's gonna stay our secret for a couple of days. Nah, I will probably yell about it like a maniac. All right. By the way, on Thursday, you will be able to listen to all the songs on YouTube as well. And also all kinds of, like, I don't know, Apple Music, iTunes, whatever else you use, Tidal. There's so many other songs. So many other sites, like Spotify, I guess. Like, Spotify sucks, but still put my stuff on there. All right, give me a second. I'll listen to it after the stream. That is nice. I have not done this in a while, so I need to actually figure out how to do that. Give me a second. You can create an exclusive embed for this pre-order? Interesting. In progress. Okay. Oh, I almost clicked cancel. No, release pre-order now. This is not a drill. Once you click update, we'll email a link to the full album to the 4 fans who have pre-ordered, and all pre-sales will be reported, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I want to do that. All tracks have final audio? I think so. Yes. Final artwork? Yes. Come on, let me just do this. Splash Ultimate is out now. I'm writing the message right now. Give me a second, chat. Give me a second. Sometimes I wish Splatoon Raiders wouldn't release this month so I could buy your album. Like, you don't need to buy my album if you can't afford it. Spreading the world? Spread the world, whatever that means. Spreading the word helps probably even more, to be honest. All right, update album. Let's go. Woo! Your pre-order has been released. Let me see. Did it work? I think it worked. I need to save money. So let me open Discord real quick, and I'm gonna spam the shit out of this thing in a couple of. I should probably start on my own server, to be honest. Chris News. I'm still gonna need 2 minutes or so. So you can just watch me while I'm gonna show you the next. I guess in theory, I could show you the next song already while I type and release everything, right? The next song is also the longest on the soundtrack, by the way. Like I said, Outcast Island from Keelhaul Raid. When I wrote this song, we've only had one single gameplay trailer. Was it a teaser or a trailer? I'm not quite sure. It had this one song with this very prominent bass line and some wacky samples here and there, but not really any Salmon Run specific stuff. So I based the song, or it's basically, I based the song on these 30 seconds or whatever we got there. But yeah, my approach was mech and tech samples. This DJ that I came up with really, really likes drum loops. So all the drums are different chopped up drum loop samples and stuff like that. I hope you like it. And while we listen to Outcast Island, I am going to release the album, or announce that I released the album. Let's listen to Outcast Island. Let's go. You just got the email from Bandcamp? Nice. I hope you like this song. Splatoon Raiders inspired. theme of murder. I think it fits the vibes of the game very well. Thanks. That was my goal. I hope I'm somewhat close. Didn't feel like it was long, right? But it was the longest song on the soundtrack. Yeah, it's the longest song. Followed by Brass and Furious. Oh yeah, welcome Nightbot, by the way. Don't forget to like the stream if you like the stream, and write a hate comment if you hate it. I can't believe that I still have this message. This is the theme that plays when you commit mass murder. Even with it being based off the teaser, I would love to have it in game. Thanks. That's a compliment I take. It's very Plastic Beach. Interesting. I'm gonna buy Splash 1 and 2 after stream so I can listen to them offline as well. Nice. I actually still have one single Splash 2 CD left. Hold on, you're based in Canada, right? Didn't you already buy it? I'm not quite sure. Alright, and the next song is called Artificial Intelligence. As you may have noticed, I've already released the song like a couple of weeks ago because I just wanted to show it. That's another fan-made Splatoon Raiders tune. My idea for that was that it plays specifically during like boss battles, mini boss battles. Like I wrote the song a month ago, so I did not know if boss battles or like mini bosses or things like that are even a thing in the game. No idea. No idea at all. Oh yeah, that was my idea. Or like some super difficult horde thingy or something like that. Artificial intelligence. Let's go. I hate how good the music is because it's too weak. You can smell the side order at this one. This is actually also inspired by side order, yes. Love that synth sort of bounces from ear to ear. Nice. Wait a minute, I thought we were supposed to listen to a fan concert. This is fan-made music. Thank you and welcome to the stream. This is actually the final song already. So yeah, chat. We've been here for an hour now. This was actually the final song. Artificial Intelligence, final song from Splash Ultimate. I'm still not done like yelling about it in different kinds of Discord servers. That's the only kind of marketing that I do. I put it in like 30 Discord servers or something like that. You gotta yell about your stuff, otherwise people will be like, and move on with their life. So. Oh, what is that? This can't be posted because it contains content blocked by the server? That is weird. Is Bandcamp blocked in this? That's weird, but whatever. Okay. Everyone say thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Thanks, Chris. But, chat, this is not the end of the stream. Have you listened? Have you read the title? There's Splatfest going on right now, actually. So we're gonna have a like 5-minute break or so, I'd say, and then we'll be right back, and we'll be playing some not Salmon Run. So many like vocal slip-ups today. It's really warm here, by the way, and I've been in the heat for like 4 hours earlier. I think I have like a heat stroke or something like that. Jesus Christ. We're gonna play some, not Salmon Run, but we're gonna play some Splatfest in a moment. So, thank you, Sir Chris, Knight of the Vimo Peak. Oh yeah, Vimo Peak. And I probably should have posted like this, for those of you who are interested, chat. You can listen to the entire album here right now. Heatism, yes. You can listen to the entire album here. You can buy it if you want. If you don't want to buy it, annoy your neighbor or your friend or your grandma, probably not. She probably doesn't know what Splatoon is, but annoy people you know with it. Share the word. No, you don't share the word, you spread the word. Jesus Christ, what is going on today? It's kind of funny though. And I will be back in like 5-ish minutes, I'd say. Same stream though, so I will not start a new stream because I would need a thumbnail for that and I don't have one right now. So we will be right back. Where is my pause screen? Hold on. We don't need that, we don't need that. I also got rid of my camera now, by the way. Like, I don't think you need to see me while we play games. Also, it's really, really warm, so no one wants to see that. I haven't played Splatoon 3 in such a long time, actually. Like, excluding the big run. That was one of the only times I've played it this year. How do I get rid of that? Give me just 1 second. I think I'm just gonna reload the YouTube studio real quick now. Should be fine. Alright, chat, what team do we pick? What team do you pick? Like, I've heard that a lot of people are going for Team Speed, which makes sense. Like, if I think about all the other games that I like, most of them have something to do with speed. Or like being fast. Like, I love Super Monkey Ball games, I love Sonic games. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Team Speed, I think. With Team Tactics. Me Team Power, I don't know what it does. Oh, Sonic, Knuckles, and Amy. Ah, that's not red enough for Knuckles, I think. Oh, you mean Speed, Power, and Tactics, I get it. Oh, is it always already halfway through? That is very, very close. 33, 2, 9, 4, 8, and 2, 3. Man, it has been so long since I last played Splatfest. Jesus Christ. I'm not even sure if I can find enough people to play with right now. If not, then I think I'm just gonna play some matches by myself. And if we team up, then we team up. If not, then feel free to stream snipe me, by the way. Like, I know there's a lot of people who don't like it, but this is Splatfest, so if you want to play with me, just stream snipe. What is that? Oh, yeah! This is still from Big Run, right? I haven't launched the game since. Whoops, go pick a team. Alright, I'm gonna pick a team. Where do I do that? Here? I'm all about tactics. No, anyone who has seen my Tears of the Kingdom streams knows that tactics and me, that doesn't go together. So I'm all about speed. Speed fan. Yippee! I'm a speed fan! Okay, let's annoy Harmony. Oh, hey. Oh, your catalog level went up. Well, here's your reward. I think I already have all cards, so I don't really usually read through that stuff. Without tactics, speed and power get you nowhere. I picked speed anyway because it's hype. Yeah, it is. Let's get a golden banner. Look at that color. That is a very, very bright blue. I love this color. Let's get a golden banner real quick. Ah, dang it. Chris, I'll let you know that Trick, Blue, and I are going to be in a lobby soon, and you're free to join. Oh, if I see you, I'm gonna join you. Like, I will not be joining voice chat, I guess. Kinda exhausted a little. But yeah, let me actually see. How do I do that again? What is that? I won 37 of the last 50 games. That's good. I would not be able to 100% side order without damage up hacks. Wait, you're on Team Speed? How do I unbuy Splash Ultimate? The thing is, I like Speed. Like, I'm also a Sonic fan. I've been a Sonic fan for so much longer than I've been a Splatoon fan. Like, that alone kind of makes me want to pick Team Speed. I love Super Monkey Ball games, which are all about speed and going to the goal fast. I've played, like, Burnout. Like, not a lot of people in chat have watched me do that, but that was one of the most fun I think I've ever had streaming a video game. That car racing game where you had random objectives in a gigantic city to do. That was so much fun. was all about speed. I love games that are about speed, or speed running to a degree, I guess. I could get my Switch and join, but I'm Australian and might cause a bit of lag if that's okay. I mean, you can still join if you want. You know what? I'm gonna open a room and I'm just gonna see if people join me. Da 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 da. We're gonna see. Even if it's just one person, I'm just gonna make a room now. If you want to play with me, join.
Join me.
Hold on.
Join Shadow. Quick.
Like, I don't know how many people in my friend list have chosen Team Speed. We're gonna find out in a moment, I guess. Is there a pool? Oh yeah, the pool is bangbing. It just has always been bangbing. Pool is bangbing. Used that for like 3 years or so now. If Splatoon Raiders has something like a pool, I'm actually thinking about potentially making something different. But like I said, I'm trying not to spoil myself too much on Splatoon Raiders, but I did hear about Get Help, I think it was called, feature. Which, if I get that correctly, you play by yourself, and if you struggle, you can actually just recruit random online players to help you for a short period of time, right? That sounds amazing. That sounds so cool. If that's actually how it works. Ba ba da ba ba da. Ba ba da ba ba da. I should probably. What kind of weapon do we play? I haven't played in a while. Should I just stick with this, I guess? Since that's the last thingy that I played. Outbala, I guess. I kind of need some of this. Do I not have that? Do I have it here? I got it here. Classic straw boater. I think that makes more sense. Splatoon Raiders is very Monster Hunter-esque. Yeah, which is good, I think. I've never played a Monster Hunter game, but I mean, Salmon Run in Splatoon 3 you kind of felt like Monster Hunter looks to a degree. The boss battles, at least. Which is another game that you love. I've never actually played a single Monster Hunter game, so I have no clue if I like those games or not. I'm gonna send another notification, and I am just going to play a couple of matches on my own until some more people are here, I think. I should probably update the title a little. There we go. Trick is here. That means, I guess, Blue and Hyper are also gonna be here in a moment. Da 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 da. Usually I pin the pool name, but since I just released Splash Ultimate, in case you didn't know, I just released Splash Ultimate. Listen to it, get it, spread the word, annoy your neighbors with it. I forgot how I started the sentence. You should probably... I'm gonna keep that pinned, I guess. It doesn't actually show up, but something came up on my end, so I'll be delayed. Alright, that's fine. One more person, potentially. There's room for one more player. Ouch. What do I do now? Oh, Trick left again? That's weird. Da-da, da-da. Oh, you were alive? I thought I was interrupting something. No, I was basically just waiting for a potential fourth player to join. Feel free to just rejoin if you want. First game of the day, I just won a 100x battle. Nice. Okay, Blue's here. And Trick is here. Nice. Let's go. That's an interesting comp. We could already... Honestly, we could just leave it like that. That's good. Is that a dynamo? Or is that a regular roller? I don't really recognize the symbols anymore. I haven't played in such a long time. Your heart is beating like mad. Nice. Alright, let's go. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Yes, for the tactics. I love this blue. Like, it's so blue that it's almost hurting my eyes. But in a good way, if that makes sense. Does that make any sense? I think it does not. But maybe you know what I mean. Like, it's very, very, very bright. Saturated. I don't know what the best word is to describe it. Da 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 da. Bum, 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 ba, 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 da. I didn't even ask you all, but the audio is alright, right? I haven't touched it in a while. Oh, alright. I'm on Team Tactics. Best of luck for you. Thank you. Okay, I can already tell we need some swim speed up. Jesus Christ, I'm so slow. I'm not used to being so slow. Oh god, I forgot about these. What are they even called again? These thingies you can throw? I completely forgot what they are called. Like fist bangs or something like that? Completely forgot about their existence. Nice. I read that as you splatted Romania. You splatted an entire country. I think I might just actually eventually die here. No? What's the criteria again for getting those fist bangs? Do you just randomly get them whenever you get kills, or how does this work? The audio is audio? That is one of the statements I've ever heard. So I guess everything's alright. I'm not too loud, the audio of the game is not too loud. If I'm too quiet, I can also be a little louder! No, I will not do that though. Otherwise the neighbors will be really... I mean, I was gonna say the neighbors will look at me weird, but they know what I'm doing and what I do for a living, like most of them, so they are not surprised if someone just starts randomly screaming. That's the good thing about this job. You can just yell and like run around with, I don't know, go into your house with a chainsaw and people are like, yeah, have fun, instead of wondering what the hell you're actually doing there. If you need that for sound design, then you need that for sound design. Without context, it sounds like I'm a complete like psychopath or sociopath, but no, I'm just doing my work. Da-dum, dee-dum. Da-da-da-da-dee-doo-dee-doo-doo-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da. One day I should make a version of Now or Never in the style of one of my own Splatfest. I've actually never done that. Like, I already have like 3 or 4, I think it's 3 different versions of Now or Never. Like, one is Yoko and the Gold Bazookas, one is Riot Act, and one is Omega 3. But I've never made a version using one of my own Splatfest. I think we might actually not win this. I'm not quite sure, actually. It doesn't look like it. No, it doesn't look like it. But that is fine. I need to change some of my gear. Like, I felt really, really slow. I need some swim speed. Swim speed. I need some swim speed. Love hearing Now and Never Twice. Rusted as fuck. Same. Yeah, I need swim speed up. Do I have that? I do have that. Do I really need that? I guess I do. Yeah. Are you cool with this gear? I think I'm pretty cool. Like this boulder, my head is it's both fresh and looks like something an old man would wear, so it works for me, I guess. You had the losing theme twice? Huh? Is it fine if we pause for like 5 minutes tops? I mean, we can do that after this match, I guess. Or I guess you already left. I read that too late, sorry. But yeah, just let me know when you have time again and you can rejoin the room. I'm assuming after this, or after this and the next match, I guess, you can join again, yeah. You deceive? Oh, really? Interesting. I didn't even notice. Da da da. Ba da ba da ba da bum. Hammerhead Bridge. Big Betrayal! One of my favorite Splatfest songs ever. It's such a weird song. Such a weird song if you think about it. Oh, I'm probably dead. Oh, someone saved me. Thank you. Thank you! Hey Chad, how hyped are you for Splatoon Raiders? On a scale from 0 to Raiders. I always loved this part and I still do. I feel like in the first couple of matches I will probably be my own biggest enemy. Just need to get used to everything again first. But yeah. F, they got me. I'm actually raiding to go. Super pumped. I never played a Splatoon game before. Oh, really? Splatoon is... I've told this story so many times before. When I got Splatoon 1 for the first time, I played it for like 2 hours and was like, this game is kind of bad and not fun and I'm not enjoying my time. And, well, fast forward, I have like 5,000 hours across all 3 games now, I think. I have most of them in Splatoon 2, to be fair. Like, I have more than... I think I had 3,500 hours in Splatoon 2, and in this game I have only like 1,200 or so. But yeah, Splatoon is awesome. It's the kind of game that feels super weird at first, but it's just awesome. And it barely ever gets, like, boring. Like the kind of boring where you completely stop playing the game, that rarely happens. You might pause every now and then and not play the game for a couple of weeks or months, but usually you just come back! Basically 100% Raiders? Nice, I'm also Raiders. My hype level is also Raiders. Should probably jump in, right? This is gonna be close, I guess. This is gonna be close. I'm gonna play one more game trick in blue, I guess, and then you can join again. Is that alright? We won! Nice!
Let me in? Okay, you can come in now then, I guess. Alright. You lost? No, I almost said nice! Oh, I have to make a completely new room, I guess. Alright. Now you can join now, Trick. Let's go. As with any new franchise I'm getting into, I have learned the lore and heard the 3 soundtracks. I don't know if this is a hot take really, but I think Splatoon would only be half as fun if it had completely different music. Like, the music plays such, and also the sound design, by the way, both of them play such a huge role in making these games as great as they are. That's what I think, at least. Had to take out the trash. Oh, that's fair. Alright, let's continue. I mean, getting into new franchise can always be scary in quotation marks if you've never played a game before and there's already like 3 or 4 games out. Like, there's so many franchises that I always wanted to get into but never actually did because I was like, I don't know where to start. I don't know if it matters if I start with the first one or if I can just start with a random one. And oftentimes I'm just like, I don't really feel like I have the time and energy to like play all Xenoblade games, for example, right now. I feel like Xenoblade Chronicles, for example, there's many more franchises. Xenoblade is something that could be up my alley, but there's so many different games and I wouldn't know which one to start with. And I know that all of them are pretty long, so I'm just like, I'm probably never gonna play any of them. I'm also not opposed to trying something like Fire Emblem. I've never played a Fire Emblem game. Or since I think Ju brought it up earlier, I've never played a Monster Hunter game. You only heard most of the tracks from the idols. If you're a music nerd, I'd say listen to Salmon Run music. That's the most complex music or some of the most complex music I've ever heard in a video game. Like, in case you didn't know, there's a song that's written in a 3116 time signature, which is exactly as crazy as it sounds like. Multiplayer stuff is usually more on the rock and hard rock side, sometimes even. Sometimes even some slight metal influences. Idol stuff is usually just pop, synth pop specifically, I'd say. Or like Splatfest music is the same kind of music, I guess. Should probably paint the beginning a little more. There's also franchises that I once loved that I've kinda fallen a little out of touch with. Best example would be Pokemon games. I always loved Pokemon growing up, all the way until Generation 6. And I don't know what it is, but ever since I played Sun and Moon, I completely lost interest in the franchise. Like, in all the games after that. Gen 8, and I think there's already Generation 9, right? I'm not quite sure, actually. That just happens, I guess. You don't always like the same kind of stuff throughout your life. You'll try, you don't know. You don't just want to blindly enter a new franchise without any knowledge. It's just your brain. Ah, that's fair. Can some of you in chat relate to that? Is there any franchise that you've always wanted to play but you kind of never did? Kind of like what I just said with my Xenoblade example, for example. I can't be the only person who feels like that. Like this feeling where you tell yourself, yeah, one day I'm gonna play blah blah blah, and then 5 years later you're like, one day I'm gonna play blah blah blah, and then another 5 years later you're like, I will probably never play this franchise. Well, Splatoon, really? Oh, that makes sense. Do with Omori. I've heard a lot of things about Omori as well, but I've also never played that. Or, what is it called again? Like Mother. The games with like Ness and Lucas in it. I only really know Ness and Lucas from Smash Bros. I've never played any of the games. I've heard that Mother 3 is like a really... it's a game that a lot of people really, really like. I have never played it. I know next to nothing about it. You were beat by Team Tactics? F. We lost against Tactics. Team Tacticula. Hey, Chad. Mother 3 is what inspired Toby to make Undertale and Deltarune. Oh, I know, yeah. That much I know. Like, I've seen some footage from Mother 3 and I was like, wow! Undertale looks just like that in a lot of ways. In a lot of regards. I don't mean that in a judging way, that's just how it is sometimes. I think Undertale's a masterpiece. I've never played Deltarune. Like, I did play Deltarune Episode 1, but I did not like it at all. I guess I'm gonna give it a second try once all episodes are out, but... I might be one of the 10 people around the world who do not like Deltarune. But that's just how it is. People have different tastes, I guess. Like, Undertale is an absolute masterpiece, I think. One of the best video games I've ever played. And Deltarune, to me... Like, I don't want to insult anyone who likes the game, but... It felt so... What's a good word? Not special? Not as special as Undertale, I guess? It felt more like a standard RPG kind of thingy. Like, with a bit more of a focus on story, I guess, and characterization, but... I found it a little underwhelming, personally. But then again, like I said, I only know Episode 1, and I've never touched this... Never touched Deltarune ever since. I think that's already Episode 5 or something out right now, right? I don't know. Just don't really like it. Can't really explain what it is. I guess it's just the gameplay thingy. I found the... No. Maybe I should just give it a second try one day. Probably. Do you remember when Episode 1 was released? Could be that it was released around a time where I wasn't doing all that well in real life anyway, and that's why I didn't like it? I'm not quite sure. Like, if it was released around, like, 2021 or something like that? I don't know how old it is. Da-da-da-da. Chapter 5 has platforming sections? The other chapters are funnier and the gameplay is very, very fun? Interesting. Oh, so the gameplay is not gonna be the same. It's gonna be unique for every game, I guess? Like, I actually know next to nothing other than Episode 1, which, like I said, I found kind of mediocre. Ow, F. It came out in 2019? Has it been that long? Oh my god. Why is someone here? There's another one in our base, so I think we're actually not going to win this. We didn't really paint our base. Like, now I guess it's too late technically, but no, we're not going to win this. That's a shame. I think I need a different weapon, to be honest. I'm not even sure why I'm playing this Splatshot Pro. Like, it's actually, we might win this. Looking at that. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. Chapter 1 was very different from the others. Okay, interesting. To be honest, Deltarune Chapter 1 is kind of mid compared to the others. Oh, so it wasn't just me, I guess. I'm wondering if Splatoon Raiders will have DLC. I can almost guarantee, or I'm pretty sure that there will be some sort of DLC. Like, Splatoon games have always had some DLC. Gonna switch weapon real quick. What's a weapon that I haven't played in a while? What is a weapon that I have not played in a while? You know what? Why not? NZAP. I haven't played this thing in such a long time. I more or less mained this thing in Splatoon 2. Do do dum 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 do do dum. I didn't know Spawn was invaded. It was, sadly. Like a roller appeared out of nowhere and killed me. Whenever I play Chapter 1, I just speed through it as fast as possible. The only good things are the Javel and Kingfire. Like, the music was good. But I feel like that's a given with Toby Fox. Like, he makes really, really good music. That's hype. The game itself looks satisfying. Dopamine rush the game. I also love the sounds. Yes. Just like Undertale 2, I guess. Deltarune is a lot like Splatoon in that sense that a lot of what makes the game so great is the music. To be honest, I feel like a lot of games that I like, I mostly seem to like them because of the music. Like, I'm a huge Sonic fan, and I think that's also mainly because of the music. Like, the Sonic games, for example, are always hit or miss. Some games are really good, some games are honestly terrible. But the music is always amazing. Like, I don't know how many of you in chat have ever seen how Sega actually makes marketing for Sonic games. It's usually not by showing the gameplay, it's by showing the music. Music is their main selling point, always. It's kind of funny. I don't know any other company who does that. Like, usually people are like, hey, here's gameplay from Splatoon Raiders, enjoy. Meanwhile, Sega's like, hey, listen to the music from the first boss of this new game early, because why not? And that hypes people up, not the gameplay. It's kind of funny. Yeah! Toby Fox did really well with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's climactic area in the final boss theme. I think I've heard them at some point, but I don't really remember. Ow! Come on, you killed me? Emanon? Emanon? I don't know. Eminem? No. Chapter 1 was actually 2018! Oh, wow. Man. It's been 8 years? That's insane. Time flies, man. Why did I use that? I didn't want to use that now. Okay, people are dying, that's not good. Like, the final minute is really important. Oh god. God, I'm not allowed to die here. Don't die. Oh god, I'm so bad. Did two of them just sneak past me? Come here. Ah! Okay, one is in our base. Whatever. Then I'm just gonna invade their base, I guess. Okay. Interesting. Toby Fox? Taby Fox? What is Taby Fox? What did I just say? Brain, come on, do your thing. Toby Fox. just understands music. I actually would like to see him compose for the next Mario and Luigi game. To be honest, I would love to write for the next Mario and Luigi game, because that's actually what got me into writing my own music. Like, Mario and Luigi, I feel like is a style that I also have down a lot, even though I don't really have that many examples on my channel. I should make some more Mario and Luigi style remixes at some point, to be honest. Did we not win? Oh, that's a shame. And then Sakurai develops Deltarune. Yeah, Toby Fox understands music. Like, I feel like I understand music as well. I just write in a different genre, I guess. Mostly. I always say it's if you've watched any of my past like reaction analysis videos, you may have noticed that I barely ever show like notes on screen, notation and whatnot, because while that can be important and music theory definitely is important to a degree, I feel like not enough people talk about how music is supposed to feel. Like, it makes sense to analyze it from an analytical standpoint, obviously. Redundancy, apartment of redundancy. But talking about feeling and what evokes which feeling and why, that's what I like to do on my channel, obviously. It's something that not a lot of people seem to talk about for some reason, which I always found a little weird. And I use that in my own music as well. I know which kind of chords and notes I have to hit, so that they actually hit emotionally as well, if that makes sense. It doesn't always work perfectly, but yeah. Really helpful if you have the basics for stuff like that down. And you don't need a lot of music theory for that. You need to know what you're doing though. So you need an understanding of what you're doing, but you don't necessarily need to be able to put that knowledge into words, if that makes sense. As long as you know what you're doing. Anyway, I feel like I've just said the same thing 3 times. Bitcoin? What a weird name. Oh, I think I'm dead. Mario and Luigi just reminds me of mazes. Oh, I traumatized you, Jew, right? Yeah, I found your channel because of the brothership hype era. Oh, nice! That's awesome. Oh, did you see my streams or my Goddess of Gloom, like, original piece? Like, I feel like your name rings a bell, but I'm not entirely sure. It's been a while, to be honest. 10 times better, but it's power versus speed, so I don't care. Huh. Bigger picture is usually more enjoyable than the sum of the parts. If we're talking about music, then I actually disagree. I think it's actually the details that make the music interesting and not the bigger picture. Like, a lot of people want to get the general thingy down and then work on some details later, but I think it's actually the details that make music interesting. If we're still talking about music theory like that. I'm not sure what you were referring to, actually. I am so fast. With this... What is it, this thingy called again? The ecstasy boost? I forgot what they call this. The adrenaline rush. Not quite sure. Also, I want to compose music at some point. The best way, if you want some advice, just either purchase a random instrument that you like piano or like guitar or something like that, or download something like Reaper or FL Studio or something like that, a digital audio workstation, and just have fun, experiment. And accept the fact that the first couple of months your music will suck. It will suck ass. But that's always the case if you learn something new. You will be horrible at first. But as long as you're having fun, you're slowly learning and you're eventually getting better at it. B to the Z. That was easy, yeah. Depends on the song in my opinion. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. I found the channel because of the Splatoon 3 hero mode reactions. Oh, that was very early, Yoshi Gang. Like, that is what made my channel kind of... like, blow up. It never really blew up, but... the video that I made on Frothy Waters, when it was still called Chaos Carnival, like the fan-made name, because before we knew the names... That thingy, I think, has like 70,000 views, and that's where a lot of people actually found me. That and the second wave of people who joined my server and like this community watched my Big Run video in December of the same year. Like, I talked about Big Run music. I think I literally called it Big Run and its music. Or like Chris Big Run and its music or something like that. Which is insane. Like, before that I only had like... I didn't really have that many, like, what do you call that? Like, contacts? Like, I've been playing Splatoon completely by myself since 2017. I never really had friends that also played Splatoon before I started making those videos 5 years later. Like, there are 2 exceptions to this, but apart from those 2 exceptions, yeah. Never really had people who know me for liking Splatoon, or know me in general. It was a nice change though. And in a way I'm also glad that my channel never fully blew up, if that makes sense. Because, let's be real, like actual online fame must be horrible. Like if everyone knows you, the chance is higher that more people hate you. And I'm glad that it has been really rare that people see me and are like, hey, fuck this dude. It has happened before, but not that often, thankfully. I started following your streams as Jesus in the Paper Mario streams. That's a classic. I remember. I think you watched every single stream, didn't you? You've been there a lot. I think I laughed every time I said, oh, welcome to the stream, Jesus. Liquid Sunshine is also such a nice song. I always loved that song. Said that they Said that they interrupt the song during my favorite part. But it is what it is. Oh wow, that actually saved me. I killed the moon! I splatted Luna! Ouch. Yeah, I always say hi Spooks, hi Hyper, hey Jesus. And Otto was also there, Ottoga. Most streams. I think Trois was also sometimes... I don't remember if Trois actually watched the Paper Mario streams as well. I'm not quite sure actually. Maybe. Oh, it's important that I don't die here. The last seconds are important. I died here. But I think we should still win this, maybe? I'm pretty sure that song still shows up near the top of the results when you look up Bear With Me on YouTube. Oh, interesting. I found your channel because of the Skablam video. Oh, nice. Collab songs are so peak. Since we're on the topic, I just want to say your Splatoon analysis videos are one of the main things that got me into music, and I literally wouldn't be on my music journey right now without your videos. Oh, wow. I always find that kind of surprising, because my approach seems so different than the approach of a lot of people who I watch. Like, I'm gonna say some names, thank you by the way, and I'm gonna say some names of channels that I really like, but I feel like none of them are really that beginner friendly, if that makes sense. I love Cadence Hyra, which is a great music theory channel. I also love 8-Bit Music Theory, which I'd say is probably one of the most complex channels out there. There's also a channel that's definitely more beginner friendly, much more, a dude called David Bennett. or like David Bennett piano or something like that. Has some really good videos. I like the old stuff from Rick Beato, actually. He has some music theory stuff before he went super viral with like weird opinions here and there. Still watch some of his videos though. There's probably a couple more channels that I like, but all of them seem, or the majority of them seem like they are for people who already know a lot of basic stuff. And like I said earlier, I feel like talking about how music makes you feel and why it makes you feel that is just as important as like talking about chords and whatnot. I always did include some theory in my videos, but never with like notation. Actual fun fact that a lot of people don't believe me. I actually suck at reading reading music theory, like music notation. I can do it if I actually put my mind to it, and it takes me some time, but I've never really needed that in my life, so I also never really bothered learning it too much. I know exactly what I'm doing when I'm writing music. It's just that the language of describing it on actual paper is something that I don't really have a use for, so I never really bothered learning it, if that makes sense. But yeah, I really appreciate that message. And the thing when you're doing something completely different than a lot of other people is always you have so many self-doubts. You never know if your approach is good or not. But apart from one person I think who was a musician themselves, who once said that my videos are all like stupid and boring. Apart from that, I've never really had people who say that my stuff sucks. So that's a good sign, I'd say. Like, I'm completely aware that if you're a music nerd, I think my channel is probably not the right thing for you. In that case, I would much more recommend Cadence Hyra or like 8-bit music theory. You hate reading music notes. I actually find that really hard. Especially if something is like written in a bass clef and the other is using a different clef, and some instruments have their own clef, or I don't know. That's just stupid. I struggle with that stuff. It's more important, I guess, if you're working with people who also perform the music that you wrote live. So you can hand them something that they can look at and read and play. But I don't really have that and need that, and yeah, that's why I never really bothered that much. I'm also simply not good at that. I can explain you in detail what a major 7 sharp 11 chord is and when to use it and why it sounds good where, but I would probably not instantly recognize it if I saw this chord written down on paper. It would take me a while to actually recognize that. No man, keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, that's my plan. Even though, as you have noticed in the past couple of months, like reaction stuff is... I don't want to say that it's dead, but it's definitely not my main focus on this channel anymore. Like, making actually creative stuff is something I always wanted to do more, and that's what I wanted to do this year, and so far I've done that. And I've had one video blow up, which I guess a lot of you in chat have actually seen, where I took Chemical Plant Zone from Sonic 2 and tried to make it sound like a Splatoon 2 song in the style of Wet Floor. And this thing got like 30,000 views or something like that. That to me was also confirmation that I seem to be doing something right. And people are interested in this kind of... I don't like the word content, but this kind of creative work. Content to me sounds like throwaway TikTok and YouTube short stuff, which I'm not a fan of. I'm not good at line art, so I just clean up the sketch until it looks lookable and yummy and scrumptious and crunchy. If I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't it Otto from my server, Ottoga, who used Microsoft Paint for a long time? I hope I'm not mistaking her now for another, for different really good artists. But I think it was her who actually used like the most basic painting program for a long time before actually moving to something more like professional, I guess. I always find stuff like that interesting. To be honest, whatever works for you, I still use Audacity. Like the most basic music recording program, which is also free. And it is so... I use it so often, actually. I'm not sure if I could work without it. I recently played Sonic Mania and it was an ethereal experience. The game is a literal masterpiece. Sonic Mania is one of the best games ever created, I think, yeah. The thing is, if you've never played any of the original games, some stages might feel a little confusing at random to you, maybe. But I've played every single Sonic game ever, excluding two mainline games, actually, which I still need to play at some point. So if you know all the references, this game is like so much better. So much better than it already is, because it already is like a 9 out of 10. And if you get all the little Easter eggs and references, it's easily a 10 out of 10. Or an 11 out of 10. I love this game. The two Sonic games that I've never played, by the way, are Sonic 06. Like the most hated, unfinished... Like it's no longer the most hated Sonic game, but it used to be the most hated Sonic game. Never played that, actually. And I've only just recently found out that... I know that there are two different versions of Sonic Unleashed, but I didn't know that they were completely different. I thought they were similar and one of them was just lacking some stages and blah blah blah. But no, they're actually two completely different games. So I guess I've never played the good Sonic Unleashed game. I've only ever played the V version of Sonic Unleashed, which is generally considered to be the worst version. In many ways. Not in all ways, but in a lot of ways. The thing is, I think Sonic Unleashed has never been released on like a Nintendo console, so I've never had the chance to play it. Never owned an Xbox or PlayStation or anything like that. Anyway. Are we gonna win this? I think yes. I'm gonna go back and paint here a little more. Also, reminder for those who are just joining chat, by the way, Splash Ultimate is out now. If you click on the link in the pinned comments, Splash Ultimate, it's finally out. Listen to it. Spare the words. Spread the word. Share it with your friends and especially also with your enemies. But yeah, and on July 16th it will arrive on YouTube and on all other kinds of music sites. And we are going to stream the shit out of Splatoon Raiders. I will be playing that mostly by myself, but also sometimes with friends here and there, I guess. I will probably play it day 1, maybe day 2, we're gonna see. I will force my enemies to buy it. Do it. And if they don't want to buy it, then tell them they should, like... Why do I always want to say share the word? That's so stupid. Spread the word. Share. Spionmöwe. Something tells me this person is German. Like, in case you don't understand that Spion is like a spy. And Möwe is seagull, I guess, would be the best... Is that not the best translation for Möwe, I guess? Let me actually look up if there's a better word. No, it's seagull, okay. Ba, ba, ba. Hello, do you have some time to talk about our Lord and Savior Splash Ultimate? I should do that. So yeah, this person is called like Seagull Spy. I'm not sure if this is a reference to a meme or anything like that or not, but it sounds like it could be. Oh yeah, and by the way, we are most likely going to play Splatoon Raiders on the hardest difficulty. I have heard rumors that the hardest difficulty is actually like painfully hard, but I don't care. I will play it on the hardest difficulty. I will definitely also play with Otto at some point, and maybe we can also get Metal from my server to join us, so that us Salmon Runners can just destroy everything in the hardest difficulty. We're gonna see. I don't know if Metalhead has a Switch 2 or not, though. Should probably ask at some point. I'm dead. Thank God I'm on Team Tactics. The cohorts one-shot you? Oh wow, really? They one-shot you? I mean, I still want to give it a try at some point. And by at some point, I mean from the beginning. Knowing myself, I would probably play through half of the game on the hardest difficulty and then move to normal. Then I will probably find normal too easy and switch back to difficult. I don't know, we're gonna see. But you have armor, so it's not... Oh, you have armor just like in the single player campaign. Interesting, I didn't know that. Like I said, I'm trying to... I know that they are currently showing a lot of little teasers and everything. I'm trying to hold back not to look at them or listen to them or watch them. I made an exception to the band that they introduced, the new Salmon Run kind of band thingy. I forgot the name again, it's just 3 letters, right? Oh something. OHD or something like that? No. OCD? No. OCD would be an interesting band name, to be honest. I'm playing it on the hardest difficulty. I would like something to be difficult because Splatoon isn't really that difficult. I agree, Splatoon is not that difficult. I feel like Octo Expansion had some challenging stages, but none of them were like really difficult. I like myself some really unnecessarily tough and difficult games. Like Silk Song, for example, Hollow Knight Silk Song. I loved that game, but Jesus Christ was that game difficult. It was so difficult. And I also think, like, I also love Super Monkey Ball games, as I've mentioned a couple of times. They are also some of the hardest games out there that I know. Oh, I just joined and you're talking about me. Ha! I only said negative things about you, yes. Welcome to the stream, Metal. No, I just said me, you, Otto, and someone else who's really good at Salmon Run. We should just play Splatoon Raiders on the hardest difficulty together at some point. Tourist is the funniest name for an easy difficulty. It's called Tourist? Interesting. But yeah, welcome Metal, how's it going? I imagine hardest will be like hackless side order? Oh! Like I hope that it's harder in a good way. If you know what I'm implying. Like some games are hard, but not necessarily in a good way. Like, I think Silk Song is hard, but in a good way. Like, at first you're just getting annihilated, but after a while you learn patterns and you get better at the game. That is good, I think. And I don't mind games being super difficult. If you can actually learn and, like, learn some patterns. Blah blah blah. We know you like it hard. What the hell? No. I'm actually cracked at Salmon Run, trust me. Like, I'm definitely going to use the help me or search for help or ask for help feature that I've been spoiled on. I will use that a lot. Have you played 9 Souls? I have not. Nope. Unfortunately, I think the main things that make it harder is just buffing enemy stats. That would honestly be a little disappointing. Like, it wouldn't be the most disappointing thing ever, but instead of making them like more tough and faster or something like that, they should just make it more. Like more enemies at the same time, something like that. That's the kind of difficulty that I think I would prefer. Yeah, I'll let myself be surprised. Da 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 do 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 do. Da 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 da. I'm down for call with the music composer. Nice. Oh, by the way, Metal, since you just joined, did you know that I just released Splash Ultimate? Like an hour ago. 5 days earlier than I've been announcing it the entire time. But yeah, only on Bandcamp so far, and YouTube and streaming sites like Spotify, which sucks by the way, and like Apple Music, iTunes, blah blah blah, will all follow. Will all follow. Full stop. This week, this upcoming week. Oh, someone our base? No. I am going to paint our base now, though. I will also keep this. We can keep the stream up, as I almost always do. So if you missed the music listening party part, you can just go back and do that. I guess. Ouch. I think more stronger enemies is a good balance because it doesn't make AoE weapons too strong. Yeah. Also, I've noticed a lot of similarities between Silksong and Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I should watch where I'm walking, where I'm going. Yes, I'll definitely check it out. Nice. I guess I always say no one needs to feel obligated to like throw money at me. But like spreading the word, telling people you know, hey, this dude makes pretty decent Splatoon inspired music, check it out. Stuff like that helps more than you may think. It's kind of like, if you want a good comparison, buying a game on Steam is good and all, but leaving a review on Steam is massive if you want to help a developer. Kind of like that. I think this dude is gonna hammer me dead. Chris, you shouldn't be watching YouTube while turfing. I'm gonna log in now. Can we still win? No, we cannot, I guess. Nope. Ah, I got my special. Does my special still count? No, it just interrupts the special. That's a shame. Like the secret ending with an altered version of the map you've gotten to know? Interesting. That's also a franchise, by the way. I have only ever played... No, I was gonna say I've never played Castlevania, but actually that's not true. I did play a super old Castlevania with 2 friends in a like private Discord server at some point. You cannot beat the tactics, Chris. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I would never pick Team Tactics. Those of you who have seen my Tears of the Kingdom streams know that tactics and me, nah. If I can use, like, my brain... No, if people tell me to use my head to solve a puzzle, I will literally use my head. And ram it into the puzzle. Because that's how I solve puzzles. Not the sticky mass that's inside. Is it actually sticky? I don't think the brain is sticky. I should probably drink something. Drink. Also, just as a heads up, 10 times battle again, nice. As a heads up, today's stream will not be super long. Like I said, it's really warm and I've been in the sun for like 4 hours earlier. Like... even though I'm not queer, I went to a pride parade which happened nearby, which I only... like I randomly knew about or found out about that this morning. So I was like, I should probably just go there and walk with them, and that's what I did. Which was fun, but also I was in the sun for like 3 or 4 hours, and I feel like my entire body is still glowing. So yeah, that's why I'm a little exhausted, and we've had the listening party before this stream, so... Don't think I'm gonna stream super long today. Couple more matches for sure, but definitely not another like 2 hours or so. Nah, definitely not. We have to beat the Elder of Speed. Dude, no 8-hour stream? No. Come here! Come here! What if I beat you up? Come here! Free HQ. HK. What is HK? Hollow Knight? Splatted rice? I splatted rice. I'd much rather eat rice, but yeah. I am dead. I am a dead man. The brain is slick. What am I doing here? I should probably run in and fight. Fighto! F. No, I almost killed this dude, but only almost. Big Swick is cooking. Hey, there's 6 views right now and 9 likes. Ah, nice. Chris, if I donate 50 euros, will you purposefully throw battles? No. I think people can actually, like, report you for doing that, too. So I would never do that. There are 10 likes, Chris? Hey, now it's 7! Now it says 6-7. You did that intentionally, didn't you? Jesus Christ. Da-da-da-da-da. Can I have likes? Can you make my brain go yippee for a split second? Well, I guess I have to dislike it now. Da 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 da. Tactics wins once again. Yeah, we always lose against Tactics. That's a shame. That was a 10x. That was a 10x battle too. All right, new weapon. Let's. I haven't used pencil in a while. Can I still play pencil? It might be that I'm gonna be the reason that we lose, but I'm gonna try pencil again. How did I play pencil though? I think I had like... Oh god. I definitely did not have this. I think I had like... That I had that. Did I? I'm not sure. Maybe. Chris Hyper is here. After this match, Hyper can join us. I'm already queuing up. You can play a game on your own, and after that I'm gonna join you again. For a handful of matches, and after that I'm gonna end the stream, I guess. But we're gonna still be here for a bit. Bam! Take that, Aldi Süd. Aldi Süd. Okay, take that, Ursa Minor. Elias. Cactrick. Oh, you have 11? Nice! You're deserting. Yeah, I'm gonna join you again if you're okay with that after this match. Da 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 da. Dip 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 dip. Oh god, I have not played pencil in a while. Did they finally nerf pencil? Looks like they didn't. Oh god. I should probably go up here or something like that. No. Where is everyone? I haven't hit a single shot yet. Ah, almost. I want an 100x battle. I don't think I can handle any more games for today. That's fair. They nerfed the paint, I think. Oh, did they? Like, did they? Doesn't look like they did. Interesting. Like, I think they did that a while ago already, though, right? That kind of sort of rings a bell. I feel like this stage is not good for pencil. So many hills. Yeah, like the prophecy foretold, I think we're gonna lose this. Yeah! Do 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 do. Not a no do 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 do. Honestly, those pencil streams where I was trying to go for top 500 2 years ago or so, that was some of the most fun I've had playing this game ever. Wow, instantly after picking pencil you start winning, very interesting. The thing is, I'm not doing anything though this time. Like, I'm painting, I guess, but... No! No, come on, no! Oh god, I can't play this weapon at all anymore, I think. If we win this, then I'm very, very confused. Like, I contributed nothing. I did nothing, chat, but I think we might actually win this. Yeah, power kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Yeah, we won this. I'm gonna say 51%. Wow! What a good guess! Dang! Good eye, I guess. Good gut feeling. No, the drinks carry? Oh, that's fair. I'm in China, which means I have to play on Japan server, so I get pretty anxious. Oh. Alright, can I join you again? Are you still in chat? Blue and Hyper and everyone? Who are you, Judd? Yeah, I'm actually this small cat thingy. Let's get a golden banner real quick. Hey Chris, you can join us if you want. Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna get a golden banner real quick. Let's do that after that. Let's try once more. Once more. No! Alright. What is the password? I'm assuming you just sent me a DM or something like that? Da 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 da. Blue and Hyper and everyone. Did I say Blue and Hyper and everyone? I meant you as well, yeah. Trick. Okay, well, what's the password? Don't tell me it's 6969. Don't tell me this is the correct password. Is this really the correct password? Oh, really? I just typed that in as a joke. Okay, nice. Love it. I mean, what else would you use, I guess? Guess grams. Of course, the code is always 6969. Fair, fair, fair. I mean, I've also used 6942 before. 4269. 6967? And 1111. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna keep using pencil, I think. Hope I can help you with that a little. You would think it would have shifted to 6767. Yeah, but 69 is just more funny. The thing is, I find 67 more annoying than funny, if that makes sense. 4242 would be my second guess. 420 something, I don't know. 0420 maybe. 420. Da, 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 da. 8008 sounds like an instrument to me, like the 808 kit, the 8008 kit. The goat. Oh, you mean boob? Oh, wait, this is supposed to say boob. I did not get that. Okay, I know now. Interesting. Autism words deciphering. Man, he used to be pretty good with his weapon, and I feel like I suck ass. Is he gonna come up here? Ow! F. The exclamation mark autism. Yes, I agree. The music brain. Yeah, the first thing when I saw 808, I was like, hey, that's a music reference. Not seeing the obvious thing. But I'm actually really good at not seeing the obvious thing. That's what made my Tears of the Kingdom stream so interesting, I think. Right, Hyper? Ow. That was a good play from the cluster. It was, yeah. It's kind of a shame that you never hear the full song in this game. The full Big Betrayal inside of the game. Because it always gets interrupted by now and ever after some time. Would be surprised if someone is still up here. Ah, come on. I'm not hitting anyone. I think I'm gonna use a different weapon again after this. I feel like I'm not really a big help right now. They should add domination mechanics to Splatoon 4. They totally wouldn't be toxic at all. What do you mean by domination? Like, is this a reference to a different game, or...? How am I not hitting anything? God dang. Oh, come on, okay. Well, I suppose flow auras like that. It kinda is, yeah, I agree. I wish we got the Skip Lamb outro. I completely forgot. Does Skip Lamb have an outro? Interesting. You know what we're gonna do, chat? If we win a 10x or 100x battle, I will drop a code in chat that you can use to get Splash Ultimate for free. How does that sound? You can just download it then. All the 12 songs. I think I'm gonna throw around with codes a little. What's my... So yeah, we win. Also, thank you, by the way, Yoshi Gang. I'm just now getting the notifications for Splash and Splash 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. It's a big drum solo. Da 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 do 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 do. Dominations are completely cosmetic things, where if you kill someone 3 times without being killed by them, you get a special notification. Okay, I mean, that's kind of like Aura, I agree. Honestly, I feel generous today, so I think later I'm gonna make a YouTube community. What do we call it? What are they calling it? Like community post thingy, where we'll just drop like 5 free keys or something like that for the album. Sometime later today. Why not? Like I said, I'm not making the Splash albums for money. It's more like I want the music to spread, if that makes sense. That's so much more important to me than people actually buying it. Like, obviously, I appreciate purchases as well, but yeah. That has never been the main goal of this channel, of anything I do on this channel. How am I not hitting this person? What if I throw a tactical into your face? Hyper probably laughed hearing that. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Also, didn't I say that I wanted to switch my weapon or swap my weapon? And I completely forgot doing that. Man. I know that I used to be really good with this weapon, but I don't really feel like that at all right now. Oh god, I should not die now. Okay. We killed half of the team, that's always good. F. Yeah, they really cornered me there. Fast. What's it called? Quick respawn, I think? Completely forgot about quick respawn. Oh, we might actually win this. They all died in the last 20 seconds. That's usually a sign that we're gonna win this. Yeah. Nicely done, team. Splatted Ash. Take that, Ash. If I ever meet someone who plays Splatoon and has Bandcamp, I'll buy Splash Ultimate for them. Dang. Interesting. I'm not stopping you. It's very toxic, the dominations concept. Oh. That was not a times 10 battle, was it? I think it was not. Okay, let me see. How do I even do that? Like codes and stuff like that. I know I can do like codes and discounts and whatever and stuff like that on Bandcamp. I kind of never do that for some reason. I should though. Tools, I guess? Oh god, all of that looks different. I have a mailing list? People have entered my mailing list? 140 people? I had no idea. I have a mailing list. Interesting. How does that work? I just sent them my stuff per mail, I guess, by mail. 140 people willingly entered a mailing list, something that I didn't even know I have. God dang, no wonder I'm so bad at marketing. You think you're in it? Dang, I did not know that. I have to take a look at that after stream, I think. Once again, I guess I'm just gonna keep playing pencil.
I will keep playing pencil.
Oh, that was not good. Didn't we just hear the song? Same song twice in a row? Oh god, this person's gonna kill me. Not! Haha, take that! Hugo, I guess? Oh yeah, something I wanted to ask for those of you who have been there during the listening party. And from the new songs that you've heard for the first time today, was there any of the songs that you can actually remember? Like, did anything stick? Was something catchy enough for you to actually keep it in your head after the first listen? I'm just curious. I always love asking stuff like that. You can't stand on those walls? You can't stand on those walls? Which walls? You think you can kill me? You actually think correctly. You love the Splatoon Raiders once. Nice! A fun fact about those two songs in particular. It only took me one single day to write artificial intelligence, by the way. I wrote that thing in one sitting, which is something I never do. Imagine you're working on some gigantic art piece, and you start it and you just finish it in one sitting. It usually never happens. But for that song in particular, it just happened. There was probably another song. I think one of the Bass Blade songs, the one in 7/4 time signature. Or 7/8. I also wrote that in like 2 days or something like that. Also very quickly, I'd say. Keelhaul Raid. Nice. You cannot tell how good it is. Hey Chris, what's that over there? Points in the complete opposite direction of where the enemies are. Huh? Oh. Tragic. We won! Total cloud, 59,000. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. How do you have 600,000 cash? I don't use it that often, actually. The first one I can remember the melody of after listening, but it's only the first one I can remember the melody of after listening, but it's the only one I've already listened to more than once. I mean, that kind of makes sense. That's the one that sticks the most. Suffer no fools. We have barely heard that today. Is this the first time this song plays today? I'm also not sure if we've heard Till Deaths Do Us Part today yet. Like, most of the time we've had Liquid Sunshine and Big Betrayal. But also I didn't pay that much attention, to be honest. Ah, nice! done that, full stop. It's played at least once before, you think? Okay. I remember really liking the last multiplayer song. Oh, nice! You mean the jazzy one, right? Brass and Furious? Yeah, I'm really proud of that, actually. One of my personal favorites as well. And I am not sure if I really want to make... Like, of course I would love to make another video only on this album. But I know that this is gonna kill me. That the algorithm is gonna kill me for that again. But I don't know, maybe I'm gonna make it anyway. Like, I already talked about the vocals in this vocal breakdown video. I should do an entire the Splash trilogy video or something like that. How I wrote the songs, why I did what I did, how I did what I did. I don't know if people find that interesting, but I guess like an in-depth behind-the-scenes thingy you can never hurt, right? Through the algorithm. Trying to help you, Blue, but I don't hit my shots. Jesus Christ, I had like 10 chances to kill this person, but I did not kill them. Fins in the Air is also one I haven't heard a lot. Yeah, true, actually. Maybe the new songs have priority or something. This person's still here. Why am I not hitting my shots? It would really help if I killed like one person at least. But I think my team might actually carry me here, maybe. This is gonna be close. And by close, I mean I think we're not gonna win this. I'm gonna use a different weapon now, though. If there was any priority, I would expect it to be deep cut first because of Raiders. Oh, that makes sense. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. But yeah, my two favorites are Cut Loose, the first song from the Bass Blades, and Brass and Furious is one that I'm really proud of. I'm actually also really proud of the 100 seconds new Salmon Run inspired song, because that was actually a pain in the ass to write. That was really difficult. But I love myself a fun challenge. Okay, I'm gonna use different weapon now. The Splatfest, I don't really have a I hope you die team, because I like all three of the options. That's very fair. The thing is though with that song is I don't feel that it would fit that well into the world of Splatoon as much as the others, but that's just my interpretation. Which song are you referring to? Like the Brass and Furious? I mean, you never know. The first time I heard Ink Theory, for example, I was also shocked and was like, this does not fit at all. But it does kind of fit. Like, Ink Theory is not one of my favorite bands, but I respect the music. I wanted to charge my Splatfest Pro now. I thought I was still playing Pencil. That one, yep. Yeah, like I said earlier, I was replaying Sonic Heroes around the time, and you can hear that it sounds a lot like Sonic. Like Splatoon with some Sonic influences here and there. Which isn't the worst thing. Like, Sonic music is awesome. Like, Sonic might be the only franchise that I'm even more a fan of than Splatoon. Which is kind of weird, because I never really talk about Sonic on this channel. But that's also because I'm not sure if people would care. I know that people come here for Splatoon stuff mainly, or Splatoon-related stuff. And not for Sonic or I don't know what else. But I just love Sonic games. Like my big three franchises, like I already mentioned earlier, the big three franchises that I love is Sonic, Super Monkey Ball, and Splatoon. I seem to like franchises that start with an S. And I guess 3D Mario games, but who doesn't? Who doesn't love them? I killed Ariel, the mermaid. I almost said mermaid woman. The mermaid woman. Ah, my German brain. Mermaid woman. Oh, come on. It's funny. Da da diddly doo 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 da da. Someone in our base? Oh no. Da da doo 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 doo. That's because Ink Theory is bad. No, the thing is just, I like Ink Theory, I respect the music, but it's just not the kind of music that I like listening to. I know a lot of people love this kind of jazz. I also love some forms of jazz, but it's a little too over the top for me personally. Like, I don't mind it when I didn't never minded it when I was playing Splatoon 2, but I wouldn't listen to the song standalone. One thing I don't like about Fistbanks is that they get rid of your Splatling charge. Oh, interesting. They got a DC, it's fine. Yeah, we won. Nice. Dap dap da da dap dap da da dum dum. Okay, I wanted to look for codes on Bandcamp. How did... Okay, like I said, I found out that I have a mailing list. I should probably actually... Like, how do you use a mailing list? Do you, like, manually just write people a mail? Doesn't this come across as, like, spam? But then again, they chose to be on that mailing list. You could have just said no. But they chose to say yes, so I guess I'm just gonna send out a mail or something at some point. I guess. Not quite sure. I find that Ink Theory music tends to have a peak section followed by a miss section, and that's how it goes the whole song. Over the top jazz is nice. It can be nice. Just not for me personally that much on this. Okay, what else do we have here? Oh god, so much options. Ah! Okay, I need to figure that out after we win this. If we win this, someone in chat is gonna win Splash Ultimate. Whoever gets it first, claims the code first, gets it. You can just download it then and... you know what? Let's win first. Let's win first. Da 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 da. Ow, I thought that person was still hiding over there. Well, it won't be me because I already have it. I'm not that greedy. I think if you already have it, you can't claim the codes anyway. It used to be like that at least. Last time I used those codes, which was like 5 years ago or so, I don't know. Like I said, I suck at marketing. I wish you could just release something and that's it. But you need to constantly annoy... I mean, not annoy, but you need to constantly say, hey, I also did this, by the way, please help me not starve. Because there's just so much stuff out there. It's hard to find something you like randomly. You may like randomly. No! I did nothing there. Da, 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 da. You have to send us personalized messages saying how much you appreciate our support. I mean, I don't even mind doing that. I don't know if Bandcamp has that option. Actually, the other day someone wrote me a message through Bandcamp, and I have to do this day. I don't know how to respond to that message. Even though I've been using Bandcamp for 10 years, I have no clue how to respond to a Bandcamp message. I should probably look that up at some point. Chris, please keep cooking for our team. Yeah, I suck right now. Oh yeah, right, we need to win this! 10x battle, come on. I'm still confident that we can move through this. I should really take... Okay, good, I killed this person. That's all that I wanted. I don't know if we really win this or not. Oh, I have no idea actually. I think we might actually win this. Nice! Alright, I need to figure out how to send you all codes now. Okay, what is that? Track album codes? Select an album. Select an album. Oh, that's alphabetical. Splash, Ultimate, all tracks. Group name? Oh, group name? I have no idea. I could, in theory, generate 6,000 codes? I'm not famous, Bandcamp. I don't know I'm gonna stop just for a second. I don't know 6,000 people. Jesus Christ. Can I also generate like less than 6,000? Let me see. I'm gonna call this Splash Ulti. I'm gonna call it Splash Codes. I don't know. Quantity? Oh, I can choose. Okay. I can generate like 10 codes, for example. Yeah, okay, nice. Must be more than 100. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's do 100 then. I guess. Generate codes. Give me just a second, chat, and one person here in chat can... What if I want 6,001 copies? You can probably do that, but yeah. I actually don't really know how to redeem these codes. I will figure that out in a moment, so... Yes, I would like to order 6,000 copies. I'm gonna tell you in a moment. Generate codes. Okay, where are they? Did I not click generate codes yet? I think I forgot to click that. Okay. Generate codes. You are about to generate 100 codes for Splash Ultimate. This operation cannot be undone. Start operation. Yeah, let's start the operation. Operation Goldfish. Alright, how in the world does that work now, though? Splash Ultimate? Do I click on this now? Where do I see the codes? I need to download this? Man, Bandcamp is so awesome, but sometimes some of their options are really not intuitive at all. Like, I need to export is a text file now, I guess. Okay. I guess. Open that. Alright, send your fans here to redeem their codes. It's an Excel file, but I don't have Excel, so I can't do anything. Close Excel? No, I guess I'm gonna do that manually now. Oh man. Man. Okay, chat. HTTPS, blah 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 blah. Omikron, Bandcamp.
Okay, you just add yum, basically. You go onto this, you click on this link, and then you type in the following code, chat. Bam. Whoever gets it first, congratulations. Let me know in chat who got it. If you got it, let me know. I'm assuming Hyper, Trick, and Blue, you've already continued playing. I'm gonna get a golden banner in the meantime. Let's get a golden banner real quick. Snowy plumber? Let's get a golden banner real quick. Come on. Let's get a golden banner real quick. Big hearted sea, and how do you pronounce this word in English? Is this anemone? Anemone? Come on. Golden banner. Come here, golden banner. An enemy? An enemy. Da 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 da. Thanks, I redeemed it. I will give you some money later, but I'm currently broke. You don't need to give me money, especially if you're close to broke, so... Yeah, nice. Have fun with it. How exactly did that work? Did it work? I'm actually curious if something changed in the past like 5 years or so. I assume you just entered the code and then it gave you the option to download it? That's at least how it used to be. Like you could download it as WAV or MP3 or something like that. And that's it. So I assume that's how... I think I'm gonna throw some more codes on Blue Sky and also some into a YouTube community post. Just to get some more eyes on the album. And why not? I just feel generous today. Anyway, chat, I think, looking at the time... Actually, I think this might be a good time to end the stream for today. Listening party took an hour. We've played for 2 hours here. I am kind of really tired. So, Blue and Trick and Hyper, you have fun on your own. I think I'm gonna stop now. I'm actually really tired. I am really tired. Like, I think it's honestly because of those 4 hours that I mentioned earlier where I was outside in the sun. This kind of killed me a little. It was fun, but also it drained me so much. Drained my energy. So yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.
What's going on? I think I'm seeing double! 10 memberships! I can't believe it! Haha! Thank you for supporting
Okay.
DisOmikron! Haha! How dare you support me financially! This is going to have consequences! Ha.
That came out of nowhere, but look at that! Jordan and Yoshi Gang, you both got a membership now. Thank you so much, Hyper. I was just about to end the stream, but we're gonna listen to the notifications now before I go. Thank you so much, Hyper. That's interesting. Welcome to being a member. Don't yell at me like that, Chris. Welcome to being a member on this channel, which means you get access to videos early. And you get access to like custom badges and custom emojis and stuff like that. So yeah, nice. That came out of nowhere. Jew, you've been unlucky, I guess. Also, congratulations to Musical Brother, Cheese Pigeon, and Tsukubei. They are also now members on the channel. I was supposed to buy that myself, you little... It's fine, it's fine. I appreciate that. So yeah, like I said, thank you so much, Hyper. I did not expect it during the outro too. That was kind of funny. So So yeah, I will see you all. Now you can use the Octopeak. Yes, use the Octopeak. Do it. I will peek at you all again later. Bye bye. Much appreciated, Hyper.